The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson into the center position.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
LeBron James on the wing. Durant with the steal. Westbrook passes to Roberson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Poked away. Kicks it out to Love. Oh, good on the triple. And watching Serge Ibaka, the intimidation factor is fierce, Clark, and it's been that way ever since he entered the NBA.
That's his game, Kevin. He's not the most physical shot blocker in the league, but boy, his anticipation and timing off the charts.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Thompson with the bucket.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Oklahoma City on D. It's a 5-point game. Left side, Irving. Love with a wide-open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's slammed in by Smith.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And Roberson pulls it down.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. A switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Now here is Smith. The shot is off. Ibaka is a nice D. Waiters gets a wide open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Wallace with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Dellavedova dishes to Smith. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Smith's got 5 points so far.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Kicks to Dellavedova. Smith outside. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Foy with it, working on Smith. Ibaka, the pass to Waiters. And Adams with the slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title.
He sat us down, maybe.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Channing Frye out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot. Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Roberson comes in for Randy Foy.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Russell Westbrook in for Anthony Morrow. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Inside, here's Frye. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 5 assists in the game to end the run, but they get it back. Another miss by Westbrook.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Stolen by Cantor. Westbrook kicks to Singler, and stolen by Frye. Irving dishes to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving it around. Irving with it. Singler covering. Mozgov. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
You think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. It's stolen by Adams. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got his first basket of the night. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Love outside. He dishes it to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Here's LeBron. Pass to Smith. Shumpert in the corner. Another shot. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Iman Shumpert.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Back to Thompson. Out to Smith. The three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Adams. No good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half.
LeBron, you dominate.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were able to squeeze ahead. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Complete domination. What a game for Shumpert. He's got 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive. There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Here's Robertson. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. There's the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Smith kicks to Love. Irving for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Fires it up. And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
The drive by James, and he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing Kevin might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Singler in for Durant. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots. Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
1:39 left in the third. Mozgov kicks to James. It's stolen by Ibaka. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Westbrook. From 12 feet out. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Dellavedova once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home, they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dion Waiters checked in for Kyle Singler. Roberson comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Cantor dishes to Waiters. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in.
Getting to the stripe is something. They've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Shumpert. 11 feet away. And it would have counted had it. Hello and thanks. Joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Thunder trail. By 7. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Shumpert in at the 3. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, you guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And the Thunder making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. The drive by Thompson, and it's blocked by Adams. They retain possession. No problems knocking that one down. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it's Smith missing. Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook passes to Roberson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Cavaliers call time here.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
James checked in for Amon Shumpert.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
No one near James as he lets it go. And right on target with the swish.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Thompson. Here's Irving. Westbrook with the block. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, just a solid job on the back.
Oh! Man!
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
When you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Again, Durant missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
James, no good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Irving kicks to Love. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it's no wonder he's a bit cold. He's used to getting a lot more shots than he has today.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Stolen by Westbrook. And stolen by James. Irving attacking. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. 107 left to play here in the fourth.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Thunder have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touch by Thompson.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Cleveland.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Shot clock at 6. Goes up to the stripe. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Durant for 3. Offensive rebound. Robertson dishes to Ibaka. For 3, Durant, and the shot is good. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 2 shots. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys, this one's over.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I really think you shouldn't be allowed to call timeouts late in the ball game if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
And that's a foul called on Kyle Singler. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
4. Collison, the pass to Morrow. Takes a 3. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the